Hi guys, if I could ask you all to use the raise hand function on the Zoom, we'll do an embargo halfway through for Mondays, so that'll be a Sunday 10:30 p.m. embargo. We'll start with Vinny O'Connor from Sky.
Congratulations, Pep. 20 wins in a row, all competitions. I just wanted to know how difficult was today for you?
It was obvious. Every person who saw the game, it was really tough, difficult, because the opponent is incredible, well composed, and they have everything. So big compliment for West Ham after 26 fixtures. Today was in the Champions League position. It's not because it's for one day for the other one. It's a lot of work, a lot of good performance. So yeah, they have everything. So physicality and real tough game, and it's really good to realize how difficult it is what we have done, what we are doing, and for the next games, realize what is going to happen.
What does it say about the strength of your team, both physically and mentally, the fact that possibly and arguably when you're not at your best, you're able to get that win today?
Yeah, when you have a run for many victories that we have done in these last 2 months, you have games like this. I remember against Brighton, like 20 minutes, we suffered a lot. Against Fulham as well. So today, so there are many of these kind of games. So difficult, and the teams start to create us problems, and you have to. But of course, mentally it's tough because it's many games. So the last, every 3 days game. So people start to be tired in terms of a game. So that's why it's important next game on Tuesday. And after we'll have 2 days off before the game against United to rest a little bit, to don't see each other. We played almost 2 days ago. So we play 9 p.m. and today at 12 p.m., 12:30 p.m. So no enough rest mentally and physicality to recover. That's why you have to do many substitutions or change the team for the fact that the last game, because you cannot sustain it. So it's many games. So we knew it, but the big teams, the big clubs have to do it. And most of these times in the bad games go through. And now think from tomorrow against Wolves, like it was a team like the last years, we suffered the most to beat them.
Vinny, next we go to Simon Stone.
Hi, Pep. Congratulations. I know you always talk about the next game and you're not interested in looking back or further forward, but how proud are you of your squad for being able to put together a run like this?
It's so difficult. So 20 in this period, in this era, with this situation around the world, be able to do 20, this maybe is one of the greatest achievements we have done all together in our careers, for sure. So that doesn't mean to win the titles, of course, but this period of time, in the toughest period in England, the winter time, you know how difficult it is. For no 1 week rest since 3 months, 4 months, every 3 days game with COVID situations, injury situations. Now, fortunately, we are everybody fit. So when this kind of run, winning means the strength of the mentally. Because today we didn't paint something nice, but there are many of these games during the season, and even we didn't create as usual much. We didn't concede, and that is good and stable. And not being brilliant and not being good, and we won it. And of course, the day tomorrow is reflect what we missed to attack better, to play better, and try to analyze it and talk about it, and for the next game to try to solve it.
When your players deliver in the way that they have for you, mentally, physically, just keeping going, you must feel as though they are capable of succeeding in any challenge they are given.
We want to do it. But in the same time, we know we're going to finish. But this is when we are talking about what we have done so far is unusual. Is an exception. So normally you drop points. One draw, defeats. That is the normality in football. Is it true that 3 seasons ago with 100 points were unstoppable. The second season alongside Liverpool again. Last season was Liverpool, and this season we start not good, but when the moment we start a good run, so we are there. So yeah, and then the next one. So now today you have all afternoon to enjoy it. Tomorrow again to watch the games, and tomorrow and Monday prepare Wolves again because we don't have time to rest.
Simon, Sam Wallace. Hi, Sam.
Hey, Bet. This time last season, after 26 games, you were 22 points behind Liverpool. You're 22 points ahead of them now. It's one of the great sort of mysteries of this season, that swing. I mean, I know you only manage one of those two clubs, but it would be interesting to hear your view on it and how that's come about.
Listen, I don't know. I know that Liverpool had less points than last season. Is obvious. I don't know how many points we have less than the last season. That is, I don't know in this period. But this is a good example that what you have done today against West Ham. Nothing counts in 3 days against Wolves. So I'm not saying about season by season, season after season. So the important is because in the last 4 seasons we were so consistent. Last season as well. So we finished second. We make enough decent points. In other periods of English Premier League football, we will be champion. But we faced a team like was, oh my God, heads off, was exceptional. Like we were the previous 2 seasons with 198. And this season we come back in terms of points, but we didn't drop much. We didn't drop even last season. We won the Carabao Cup. We got semi-finals of the FA Cup. Was a bit disappointed in quarterfinals for the Champions League, but we were there. So we didn't finish 5, 6, or 7 in the table. So that means, and every season, so is new chapter, and everything must be win it again. So nothing can what you have done in the past. It's a good lesson for all of us. A lesson for the next game. So we have done no guarantee it's going to help you to win both. And I assure you right now, I assure you 100%, now the game we're going to play next Tuesday will be quite similar to the game we're going today. So with a tight result, we're going to suffer a lot, and just the spirit and mentally strong and don't give up and stick at the game in 95 minutes will help us to win the game. If don't, will be like today, like it was close to draw or lose the game.
Sam, Mike Monet. Mike Monet.
Hi, Pep. Just in a previous answer there, you said about giving the players rest time with families. Are you this season having to think more about the mental health side of things with your players than perhaps you ever have done before?
I don't know. Is the mental is the reason why, or the way we play, the physicality, no injuries, or I think everyone is so committed, everyone is so focused, and every player like rotate, every player knows how to play good because alongside there are a player like can take his position. So yeah, we are. I'm surprised in the toughest year for all society in the world and the most difficult year for many years for all around the world, and in the toughest periods in England, for the weather, for the pitches, for everything, be able to do what we have done is amazing. It's incredible. But of course, we don't have titles. We have to try to win it. But a part of this, if we're going to achieve it or not, what we have done so far is like a title. It's incredible, quite remarkable.
Finally, for me, you obviously Sergio Aguero went off in the second half. I assume he is okay. He's come through today. Okay.
Yeah. He's fit.